watching the SNS. Hi friends, I trust you are well. Welcome to another episode of The Spotlight, brought to you exclusively here on the SNS. Now, prior to beginning, we'd like to express our esteemed gratitude to Longonot Place for providing us with their serviced apartments as a shoot location. Now, they are situated off Harithuku Road and are ideal for individuals who are seeking both long-term and or short-term accommodation. For more information, feel free to check our description box down below. Now, joining me today is a superstar, but I don't want to take the credit, so I'll let you introduce yourself.
Okay. All right. Hi, friends. My name is Bensoul. I'm at the Lion of Suda, an artist, singer, producer from Nairobi, Kenya. Yeah, it's a pleasure to be here.
Thank
so
you
much,
for
Stephanie,
coming.
for
How are you
having me.
feeling? First of all, the look.
Na enjoy. I put this on for you, lazima ningekuja nikikaa vizuri kwa sababu you're always killing those
The
looks
pressure
every single time.
creases.
Lazima ningekuja nikuwa nimematch up kidogo.
Okay, so thank you for joining us on The Spotlight. We have a fun icebreaker where we kick things off.
All right.
So what is a song or an artist you're currently obsessed with? Of course, other than yourself.
I don't know if you know this artist. He's called Willa Walker Jr. Naimba country. I don't know kama wasora country. Trust. Go listen to songs of Willa Walker Jr. You'll understand why I listen to them.
Okay.
He's the funniest, the most craziest artist I've ever heard in my life. Yeah.
All right.
He
Is
used
there a
to be an
specific
actor.
song?
He used to a specific song.
By him?
Fuck this job.
Oh. Well, damn.
That's Ama, she's a country music fan.
Okay.
Hey, akaona title zingine mbaya. Kuna ingine inaitwa If My Dick Is Up, Then Why Am I Down?
That's the title of the song?
Hey, If My Dick Is Up,
What?
Why Am I Down?
Guys. All right. So, thank you for sharing.
Willa Walker Jr. Utapenda.
Okay. So it's always fascinating to learn about an artist's beginning. So I want us to talk about your childhood and how music first entered your life.
So I was born and raised in Embu. I'm Kamba though, but born and raised in Embu. And from the first time I ever interacted with music, I was, I think, a toddler, because my mom used to tell me that every single time for me to sleep, they used to switch wanawasha radio.
Wow, and that's the only way you could sleep.
They put on the radio, so the music just calms me down, and that's how I used to sleep. And then now I found out that I also used to sing to my mom a lot, naimba mpaka those TVCs and everything. And then she took me to church. I'm a church boy. That's why I also learned how to play instruments. My first instrument was a keyboard, and then guitars, and I used to play in church for all that time until when I went to high school, and I did music now in high school. Yeah, and from there, music has been my thing. Yeah,
and the rest has been history.
Yeah.
Is there what's it called? Within the family, do you have any musical figures, parental figures that were involved?
Both my mom and dad used to sing.
Walai?
Yeah, my mom used to sing in choir. My dad used to be part of a band, Kitambo. Meshechezea mpaka leso anyika.
And were they supportive of the journey from the beginning?
On my mother's side, my mom has always been very supportive. But my dad wasn't having it at all.
Which is interesting, because already him being in the music scene, do you know why he was maybe against or not as supportive?
I think in that era, I think there was that I think stereotypical kind of vibes where parents used to believe that being a musician is not a career.
Okay.
And then also I feel like for him it also kind of messed him up a bit. And also seeing my uncle who's who I was named after. He came to Nairobi, got into the music kidogo. Hiyo music bado ndio ilimuua kwa sababu he died of AIDS hizo siku.
Wow.
Yeah, so I'm guessing they were just afraid. My father was just afraid But I've been a rebel from a minute, so nothing stopped me from doing it.
Kula maisha ya NASA. Ina vitu inches alikuja Nairobi kula maisha ya NASA.
Hiyo maisha nimeshaandikia. Nikajipata kumbe nilijiandikia. Akajitosa kwenye anasa na wasichana. Lakini si mimi.
All right. So from those early days to now, you've told us how the music in your life also started when you were a toddler, and then now you also went into church. So how do you think your music has evolved? Do you think there are any pivotal moments that you can pinpoint that have influenced the journey? Now?
I think even the sound has been influenced mostly by how I was raised, because nikiangalia how I love those rumba songs and how I actually put out like amazing rumba songs.
Yeah.
Those are the songs that used to be played for me to sleep. And then also my church upbringing.
Yeah.
It makes like my music have a lot of like very churchy melodies. Yeah, and that's also a beautiful thing for me. I feel like church music is very soulful, and speaks to the soul. So I feel like that's where my music actually came from, you know. Yeah, and that's why it kind of penetrates the soul in a certain kind of way. Yeah.
Sawa. So let's talk about your creative process. First of all, congratulations on your new album.
What to do?
So why that name for the album?
I was looking for a very fun album when I was kind of curating the whole album.
Yeah.
And I wanted an album that could serve parties. You know? DJ akiweka kuja acheze hiyo album.
Yeah.
Like we know bash itakuwa bash.
Yeah.
And so I collected like a bunch of songs over the years, like for like a whole year. That's when I started like working on the party and the after party. Initially ilikuwa inaitwa The After Party. Because of that song that's called The After Party on the album. Yeah. And then I felt like I can't go to the after party kama sijapitia party yenyewe.
Creativity mbaya.
Akili mtu wangu. So I decided to call it The Party and the After Party because once I listened to the album from the beginning to the end, it's a roller coaster of emotions, events, beautiful things, nasty things, sensual things. By the time unafika hapo mwisho finally, you feel like you've gone through a party and an after party. And it's such a beautiful feeling for me to know that once I listen to it to the end, na feel kurudia tena kwa sababu wenyewe nani hapendi bash.
Okay. Now I know, especially having interacted with a lot of creatives, they have, or we tend to have like either like a quirky ritual or a habit. So I'm curious for you, when you're putting a song together, is there like something that you do that is like almost traditional, mandatory?
Tunajizikanga kwa kaburi for 2 days. Alafu kifufuka for the 3rd day. Ndio unaachilia. Not really. No. I think for me, after doing like so many songs, from my songs and other artists' songs, you know, I'm a producer and songwriter. I think I don't have any ritual that I have like when it comes to different songs. Different songs come with different strategies and different vibes around them. So saizi hata kama venye saizi tuna push extra pressure, si venye nitatumia kupush like another song. Yeah.
Okay.
But hakuna ritual. Ritual ni mimi tu naamka nawekelea the holy herb. And then sasa naacha mind yangu ina wove around into ideas, perspectives, and so many other beautiful things that I want to express. And I let my emotions flow into the songs.
So even on this new album, you've collaborated with a lot of artists.
We have
Harmonize, we have Bien, we have Uwaya. You know, the list is endless. So if you could collaborate with any artist, living or dead, who would it be and why?
Manze Bana Donyango, Bana Boy. Bana Boy, at the moment for sure, I feel like vitu zenye anafanya, they really stand for Africa. And who's better to do it with, like, if it's not the top African artist? And for sure he's the top African artist. Anipe hizo vibes za venye Fela alikuwa hizo siku za kitambo. Venye we only knew Fela, hatukuwa najua hata msanii mwingine wa kutoka Nigeria.
So that's living. Any dead person?
Dead Bob Marley, man. Yo.
See vibes cartel.
Alitoka lakini hiyo nataka kwenda show yake. Already nishaanza kumwomba collab pale kwa DM.
Good.
DM.
Yeah. Pija kabisa. Pija, we're waiting for the Bensoul featuring.
But Bob Marley,
yeah,
I would kill to even just pass him a J. Wallah, that would be amazing. Yeah.
Inshallah.
Inshallah.
If not in this life, the next
the
one.
next one.
Yeah.
Hey.
Okay, so now every journey has its hurdles. So what has been one of the biggest challenges you faced, especially with the release of your new album?
With the release of my new album, the challenges that I've actually faced, especially the biggest challenge ilikuwa what was happening in the country.
Yeah.
Hey.
So the timing.
Unaekelea na manga.
Yeah.
Wana reject. Reject. Kulikuwa na comments kama 5 za reject finance bill.
Yeah.
Atuongelele hizi vitu zenye unatokea sasa.
Yeah.
We're rejecting.
Yeah.
But I feel like my music stands the test of time. After the album came out, sijaona hata comment moja by the reject for your album after hivyo.
Yeah.
And I feel like Kenyans by they are some of the craziest lot that you don't know that how they're gonna react to anything.
Oh, the reception.
Yeah, so yeah. I was very like skeptical. Even like my distributors and the guys that I work with in the office, we were thinking, oh, now should we
push it further?
Should we move, push it again? But we had already pushed it like from,
so you were supposed to come out earlier.
From April 20th to this time. No.
Anyway, he must go.
Like I was saying, he must go. Like Jali, I'll put it out. Mwenye ataongea vibaya.
Yeah.
Natuma watu wangu wa Swido accounts. Ama nakuja na Swido accounts zangu.
Na kudunga sindano na kusalimia.
Mimi na BN tuko na accounts kama 5 hivi yani.
Leta namba tukusalimie.
Na kusalimia.
Okay, speaking of kuongea vibaya. Let's move into more personal territory.
Yeah.
So let's talk about your dating life.
Hey.
Mambo ya kiroho, mapenzi.
Kwa nini unataka tuongee?
So, do you find that your dating life or your relationships in general, whether they are platonic, romantic, familial, how they influence your music in any way?
Yeah, a lot actually. I feel like as a good human being, you should understand the spaces that you are in, the era that you are in, and the times that you are in. So if you're dating, lazima reflect pia kwa kazi yako, especially when you're a musician. So even like for now, since I'm dating, there's a song that's on the album and you'll come dedicate to my baby.
Right.
Yeah.
Lava boys are right.
Dancing in daylight.
Yeah.
I wanted to use it as a hard launch. Lakini wambea wakatushika mapema. It just says like I get to finally say your mind, and kiss you in public and hold your hand because I'm no longer hiding in the night. Today we're dancing in daylight. Yeah.
Mashallah, kidogo tulia. Mtakuja muandikia love letter. I'm actually serious. Cindy, please come. Tafadhali. All right. So let's switch gears a bit. We'll come back to your personal life.
Yeah. All right.
You spoke earlier about faith and going to church and how, you know, that time of your life has influenced your music journey. And we know how faith and spirituality can be such a powerful source of inspiration. Yeah. So how does your faith or personal beliefs play a role in the music you create now?
It does, for sure. Like I'm inspired a lot by knowing the fact that there's someone up there, like there's God who's looking up, out for us, for all of us. And I feel like e place enye ametuweka, like we take it for granted a lot. Yeah. So most of the times after nikitoa songs zangu za sherehe, I usually come back and make sure I have like a song that really speaks to my soul when it comes to who I think God is and how I feel about God. Yeah. Vitu kama Niombe, El Shaddai, vitu kama hizo. These are songs that I wrote from a very special and pure part in my heart.
Na ataendelea kukubariki.
Manze, afu anaongezea baraka every day. Manze, I believe in karma that if you don't like consider such things in life, Mungu saa zingine anakusahau ingi saa zingine. Hata siku kusahau ni yeye anapunguza ile pressure yenye anaweka kwa maisha yako. Yeah.
So impact and future. What does the future look like for Bensoul?
The future is looking amazing. I feel like with projection that we have, the graph is going up and up.
Yeah.
From the time that we put out like The Lion of Suda last year, the growth has been crazy.
Yeah.
And then now these other album now sasa imekuja ikastamp ikaongezea even more fire onto it. I feel like the gigs are gonna be crazy.
Yeah.
We're about to go on tour, Europe one, Australian one,
This
and
year?
hopefully a States one this year. And then more music coming, more amazing collaborations.
Yeah.
This album was actually like, the strategy for this album was to take over East Africa, so that I can have like a bunch of shows in Kigali, Kampala, Dar es Salaam, Juba. And I feel like they have already like kind of started now culminating into beautiful situations.
Yeah.
And already wameanza kunibook in those places. And also I'm creating my own gigs in those places.
Yeah.
And guys are coming. The artists there are always very supportive. I feel like we're taking over in a beautiful way.
Mbele iko sawa.
Mbele iko sawa kabisa.
Okay.
Strategy ni kushika East Africa. And then the next one, watatujua, Africa watatujua vipoa sana.
Okay, so closing reflection, a parting shot.
Yeah.
You've said how music has been such an instrumental part of your life. Of course, you being an artist, but it also came from a very, like from your childhood.
Yeah,
so what would you tell younger Bensoul?
Younger Bensoul. Shit. Wachana na hizi vitu zingine zote, for example. Focus on the music, because I feel like I really try to chase other things. For example, I came to Nairobi to study civil engineering. Studied it for like 3 years, and I was like, oh man, I'm so unhappy doing it. Like I can't even I don't want to be in that lecturer's room in any kind of way. I quit. So I feel like I wasted a lot of time trying to chase something that would never help me ever in life. And I feel like I needed to focus. So younger Bensoul, focus, please.
Focus.
Yeah.
Wacha kuleta mchezo kwa
Exactly.
kazi. So I'm going to test Whisper Challenge. There's no music playing now. So this is his album, The Party and the After Party. Are we ready? Unataka kusikia wimbo gani? What are you feeling like today? Cheni kwa extra pressure. Can you hear? Unasikia?
Nilikuwa sababu nani lakini iko sawa.
Shout. That's how I know iko sawa. Okay, so we have a 10-second timer. Let's do a 20. Yeah, let me put a timer. Okay. So you know you have to say it.
Mimi ni malaya.
Yes. Okay. Next. We're good? Yeah, we start again. Red leather, yellow leather.
What are we doing together?
Another try.
Are we together? Okay, so the actual thing was red leather, yellow leather. Adi?
Red leather, yellow leather. That's what I was saying.
Just together.
All right, so we start again. Okay, next. Fuzzy Wuzzy has a bear. Fuzzy Wuzzy has a bear.
Wow.
Fuzzy Wuzzy has a bear. The timer has already
something has a bear. I'm a bear.
Yes. No, it's Fuzzy Wuzzy. I was saying to Fuzzy Wuzzy has a bear.
Wow. Where are the setup? What's the name? Bear and Fuzzy Wuzzy.
We can do one last one. All right. She sells seashells by the seashore.
Something Musha show.
She sells seashells by the seashore.
Imeenda
na maji.
Imeleta na maji.
So I was saying,
nani anakupigia?
Ni timer yako. Hey, apande please.
Who's calling us?
I was saying, she sells seashells by the seashore.
You know, you singeshika. You singeshika.
Okay, so that's it for the whisper challenge.
Yo, whisper challenge ni ngumu kwanza, especially because mwanya. It's confusing.
So now we're going to move to the hot seat. So we're going to ask you spicy questions with a 10-second timer. You can either choose to answer the question truthfully or you spin the wheel and you take a shot. Bensoul, welcome to the hot seat.
It's very hot.
5 questions, 10 seconds, you spin the wheel or you drink. Are we good?
Yes.
Question number 1. Your latest album is a 15-track masterpiece that showcases your evolution as an independent artist. Now, the album also features great collaborations such as Nameless, PN, Harmonize, Uaya, to mention but a few. A gun to your head, which of these songs or artists would you drop? And your timer starts now.
Oh, you open
6, 5,
Bien.
4.
Extra pressure.
You would drop it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it was actually meant to be on his albums. It was meant to be on his album.
Alright, okay.
Akaidrop. No, sasa alidrop kwa album yake. Mbona mimi si-drop kwa yangu?
Alright, question number 2. Are we ready?
Yeah.
You've interacted with a million Kenyan artists.
Lord.
Okay. I need you to name one Kenyan artist whose music you find overrated and why. And your time starts now.
Otile Brown.
Damn! Somebody's like, what is the first people? Okay, umeamua ukuji hizi stuff.
Sikuji kwa sababu
Okay. So why?
Mapua sana. I don't know. I feel like the technique of our scenes.
Yeah. Haikubambi.
Yeah. Ikifika hata kwa stage pia.
Hey, uko na list.
Utaonea technique ya work. Yeah.
I was told there's a difference between a recording artist and a performing artist.
True.
Okay, sawa.
But kuna ngoma zake zinabamba lakini nikiambiwa saizi. Finya.
It's the way you are committed to not drinking. All right. Okay.
Hey, hapa kuna kitu kukunywa hapa.
All right. So you have been working with Chrome, the gin brand under the EABL umbrella.
Wait, with a bag. So
Hey, how much are you being compensated monthly? And your time starts now.
Monthly, like kama 3 million.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Next question. That was so quick. Na hizi pesa unafanya nini nazo?
Shere, party.
Party after party. Hey, you said that so quickly. And you're not drinking kabisa.
Nimeonea contract.
Okay.
Yeah.
Umesema hapa hakuna kitu kaendie. Iko sawa. All right. Next question. Which is your biggest hit?
Nairobi. Yeah.
Okay. So how much figuratively have you earned from it?
Yo, hata najua kweli ni kama tuseme for example kama 5 million for sure.
For example, ama
kwa sababu pesa ngoma inaingishanga pesa in so many different ways. Inaweza kuwa streaming, inaweza kuwa the amount of time that you've performed it as just a song. A sync na Nairobi imetumika kwa so many different series na to movies zako kwanza Nairobi na nini. Yeah. So imetengeneza pesa.
Yeah. I want to applaud you for the commitment. Umesema hii ushiki. Utaki hata
Ana naiangalia tu kwa mbali.
Okay, next question. These are your words. Napata raha. That's my girl right there, and she's amazing. Despite anything mtu atakuja kusema baadaye, you don't know the story. If you want to comment, you comment. Hakuna kitu inatufanyia, haitupunguzi mapenzi.
Bas.
These were your words after receiving some criticism in regards to your now public relationship with your girlfriend Cindy. So my question is, ukisema you don't know the story. What is the story?
The story is watu wanasema alikuanga beshte ya my ex. So sasa
Alikuanga ama alikuwa?
Walikuwa mabeshte, but they're not friends right now. So that's when I say, mtu yote akikuja kusema chochote, kwende huko.
But do you get why the criticism comes in? Maybe we want to understand the timeline.
Maybe they want to understand the timeline, but where did I say that I need to explain to anyone about my timeline?
Sasa sisi tunataka kujua the story.
Yeye ndio naona sasa. Yeye ndio shida yenu. Yeye ndio shida.
Umesema umbea tuache.
Yeye ndio shida ya fans. Waangalie ukifungua chapter mpya. Unasahau ile chapter yenye ulisoma. Wewe reference tu lakini isahau.
Okay, sawa. Those were my questions, but let me see if I can think of another one. Okay. I think I can get one from my head. Still on your relationship. It's like, God damn it. What is the most public and or embarrassing place you've gotten intimate?
What? Kwa gari. In the parking lot.
All right. Okay. So I want you to name a project, collaboration, song that you've done or you've been involved in that you pretended to like. Like nile ulisema, wacha tu basi tufanye, but kimoyo you actually didn't want to be a part of it.
Watu YBL watanisamehea. Ile ngoma yao ya tujengeane.
I do not share the same sentiment. Tujengane guys, tujengane. Mbona unataka kufanya hiyo collab?
I feel like from the beginning, we say like the track wasn't all that in a way that we wanted. And also like combining all those artists, and then shida ni actually the shida yao yenye walifanya ni the DMCs. You write your own lyrics and unajua Wakenya watazipenda in this kind of way because you know with the smartness and umeziandika nazo, and then now they feel like these can't go with the DMC, like with
so creative freedom limited here.
Yeah, ikatu limit. Sasa by the time I told your song, hata sai kuisikia. And then it came out on my page. It came out on my page. Kidogo waliniharibia algorithm.
Bisiko hapo guys. Don't shoot the messenger. I'm assuming you have like a lot of bank accounts, assets, nini. Yeah. Cumulatively, what is your current balance as of today?
As of today?
Mkomoto unataka kujibu usipate huko crypto tena unyongwe mali. Ukigeta.
This is the estimation?
Yeah.
Exact.
Any?
Wow.
Kila mtu hapa anajua bank balance yake saa mbele nyuma. Like between you and poverty ni how much?
Kuna account moja iko na kama I think 1.5, account nyingine iliacha
lunch is on him by the way.
2 million ya account nyingine ya ofisi I think ilikuwa na kama 550.
So cumulative. Mathematics. Madhafu umesema 1.5 plus
1.5 yani
3.5.
It's kama 4.5 hapo.
Okay. Sawa.
Yeah.
And how would we verify this information?
Siziko.
Okay. Sawa. Tutaweka screenshots guys. Tutakuwekea pin.
Msitafute please. Nakonga na security.
Sai omba pesa useme huna.
Naweza sema
sasa utakuwa natumia hii clip.
Kwa sababu ni kweli, angalia inaweza kuwa sina.
Hizi stories za chama.
Kwa sababu kuna most of the accounts ziko ile design ya. I can only withdraw like 4 times a year. Na nimeshapitisha. So sasa tupatane next year. Kuna pesa jana.
Okay. Sawa. Let's talk about the team that you came with today.
Yeah.
So gun to your head again. Who would you save from a burning house? You can only save one.
Lingba.
Oh my god, they gotta go.
Steph, namlipa vibaya sana.
Umesema Hillary.
Akina Trump na brother Hillary. Mwenipea sasa hizi kwanza niwalipue. Ule ndo right man. Ule hivi na mguide kwa sababu the thing is there are some days then like it was really bad. And if there's anyone who stuck with me, it's him.
I must stick beside him.
Relationship yake na God kuliko hata ya mapenzi.
Taki kuleta vita kwa nyumba.
Basi ni kweli though. Ni kweli yani.
Yeah.
Yeye anafanya kwanza hiyo mapenzi Iran. Sababu bila pesa bazai Nairobi bila pesa.
Shout out to you.
Shout out to him. He's made me a lot most mine.
Sawa. Haya. Maswali zangu zimeisha guys. Amekataa ku spin the wheel.
But imekuwa fun sana.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Okay, sawa.
It's a really fun podcast. Yani hata na feel guest wengine wana kutumia to the potential.
Yeah. What? You got me. Anyways, thank you so much for coming.
Asante.
Maybe you can tell us where we can find, even though we already know, but just tell us where we can find you on socials and everything else.
Yes. You can find me on any social media, any platform as Bensoul Music, BENSOUL. And come for the shows, Blankets na Peter, like sasa there's some new ones zenye zina come. We'll be announcing them on my pages. Come for those ones and continue supporting the party and the after party. Manze, #1 album in the country and #1 song in the country.
Hey.
My guy. Sasa.
All right. So thank you so much for watching this episode. And if you did, make sure you like this video, leave a comment down below, and join our amazing SNS family. That's it from me, Bensoul, and the whole team. Mwah! Bye!
Thank you, friends.